Good evening, folks. We're in Tennessee, hanging out with the wonderful Miss Missy. And I wanted to come on and talk to you about something from my past as well. Well, not really something exactly, but almost like this subconscious programming that I needed to unlearn from my past. And one of the things that it was specifically for me, and I'll bring up the umbrella, was that I always put things through a filter in my mind of, oh, can my parents or super close friends brag about what I'm pursuing or the things that I'm gaining exploits in. And that ultimately doesn't serve you because it's umbrellaed under the idea of needing to earn love. And one of the first things that comes to mind is when I got my first degree black belt, there was a lot of attention that I got from my family and my nuclear family that normalized the idea of me having to earn just basic compliments and attention for certain things. So it put in my subconscious this idea that I needed to live like fantastic Mr. Fox. If I wasn't doing something fantastic, I wouldn't get the basic things necessary to be conducive for an integrated individual with their emotions and to be healthy. And I feel like a lot of people may be stuck in that as well. I mean, you probably dated a girl that made you feel that way, or your family does that to you, where they're kind of the stereotypical idea of like tiger parents, like you need to go to school and become a doctor, or you need to be a scientist, or you need to pursue the business with us, and all these other things. And that kind of pressure takes away from the idea of growing as an authentic individual and then learning to be disingenuous, because being disingenuous in your pursuits is how you get rewarded. And to that I say, fuck that, dude. You have better things to do with your time instead of faking somebody for other people who ultimately don't wake up and go to bed with the person you see in the mirror. You are in charge of the person that you hang out with 24/7. The first person that is there for you in support, and the person that is there with you when no one else is left as well, right? And there's nobody else in your life that knows how to pilot you better than you. And that also is the same thing when it comes to how you live your life. Because you have structured a personality, an individual with skills, interests, and dreams that only you know how to get to. And those things may feel confusing, and you may want to turn to the idea of like, well, if I quit doing this and I just take up this job, or I go to school again for this one specific thing. Now, if that's what you actually like, legit wanted, like that's what's gonna really fulfill you is going and getting an education or going and getting a certain career, I'm all for it. But when you feel like you need to take a backseat in your own life to defeat yourself, to accept the reality of things by growing up, because these things have the 401k and the insurance and the percentage matching for investing into the company you're working for, I'm good, bro. If you feel like that's what you need in your life, then sure, but I would say reevaluate it, because again, if it's coming from a place of where you're defeating yourself because you feel like you need to earn your position by being like, well, then, people will get off my ass, or people will be proud of me for getting into this corporation, or people will be proud of me for getting this degree, and then they'll leave me alone. That's not coming from a place of fulfillment and from creating the most integrated and authentic version of yourself, because you're just doing things for other people because you have grown up thinking that you needed to earn love from whatever exploits are achievable for you. And a lot of the times when you have those kinds of people around, they're the same people that tell you you're capable of anything. But the problem is you are a ball of potential, like just incredible potential. Like you literally could achieve anything you set your mind to, and you have the capacity to do it and the ability for it. But the people saying that want you to get programmed that you can do anything, but within that anything, I want you to do something. You can do anything as long as it's what I expect you to do. You can do anything as long as it's be a firefighter, be a Marine, be a physical therapist, be the family psychologist, be whatever, right? As you can do and be anything because we believe in you so much, but as long as it's in this umbrella of things that we expect of you or that we think you're capable of. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. There are some people in this world that have a positive version of that expect more of you. Those are the people you want to hang around. Those are the people you want to hang around. Because when you're disappointing them, someone that genuinely wants the best for you and wants to see you succeed, with you unlocking your potential, integrating it into your authenticity and pursuing life as best as you can, it's funny. It's like a good red flag. Like, damn, bro, like I disappointed my boy who was telling me to pursue, helping other people with the medium of the internet and connecting with others, because I love helping people especially who are introverted, learn to become extroverted, pursue their life to the fullest, and live at 9 and above. You're probably gonna hear me say this a lot, but I'll say like a lot with my friends, like, dude, you 999 to that guy. And early on in consoles and in gaming, I'm gonna tangentialize a little bit. The only display possible for damage, for like output for your characters, was 3 9s. But a boss could have, 5,000 health, but you just hit them and it's 3 9s and all their health's gone. It's just the game was only able to display that much when it came to player output. So to me, in my mind, growing up, like triple 9s is like, yo, god tier damage. And now we have games that are showing, yeah, your golden gun shot with Celestial Nighthawk did 3.6 million damage. I'm like, all right, that's a big number, cool, but it's not a 999. It's not an undisplayable number of damage. But with that same mentality, bro, that's how you should be pursuing your life. You want to be pursuing your life with an undisplayable amount of vigor coming out of your chest. You're just living in an authenticity because you are grabbing the person's expectations of you that are negative, that they want you to do anything as long as it's what they expect you to do, and throw that shit in a ditch and let it burn. Because there's more for you out there than what your parents expect of you, what your colleagues expect of you, and what some of your friends expect of you. There are genuinely people, that's why people pursue mentors. Because a mentor is someone that observes you and has the intention to help you continue to learn and gain experience towards what you are truly capable of, which only you can answer, right? Ultimately, when someone gets a mentor, they tell their mentor, yo, this is what I want. This is what I'm pursuing. And then that person goes, okay, I'm going to do my own version of like giving you a curriculum to get there. And sometimes you may not have the luxury of a mentor, dude. And you need to do that by yourself. But you need to break the filter of, I need to earn love, I need to earn attention, I need to do things that other people can brag about because they're my exploits and they're attached to me. So they need to be able to co-sign everything that I do. Fuck no, bro. If the thing you want to pursue in life, motivating people on the internet like me, or going off to some Eastern country and studying a martial art, or becoming a healer, learning some kind of holistic medicine, or just traveling the world to become learned and help others with any kind of knots that they have emotionally or psychologically, and you're like, yo, like this is what I learned over here, and let's integrate together and connect, and I'll help you overcome some of these things. Do that. Once you can really sit with yourself and understand what you want, you will by default break that programming of needing to feel like you need to earn love and achieve exploits for other people to speak on your behalf and gloat. And here's one of the worst things that can happen. I remember when I graduated the Marine Corps, I didn't feel anything. I had guys to my left, right, front, behind me. They're all crying. They got the earlobe and anchor in hand. I think I've said this before. They got the earlobe and anchor in hand, and they were crying. I was not. I was like, oh, well, because of a hurricane and how everything is breaking down, we have to be here for another week and a half. That's all that was on my mind, is the fact as how much longer we had to stay there. I couldn't even give myself the opportunity to celebrate what I had just done. People dream of being able to stand on that parade deck and shake a drill instructor's hand and get an eagle of an anchor put in their hand. I was like, okay, I got to be here longer, so this kind of doesn't mean anything to me because I'm basically going to still be a recruit for another week. That's because truly I was doing what I was doing so people could brag. Because I thought, okay, well, if I make these people happy and I do what they want me to do, that'll steer me in the right direction. That is the furthest fucking thing possible there, dude. You need to pursue what you want because only you know how to get there. And one of the greatest moments in your life is when you make that decision to start your business, to start taking your fitness seriously, to start learning how to be more sociable, to start being the guy people look up to. In that decision making, your paradigm shift happens, and literally everything that comes to your mind that aligns with the goal you have, you will know how to get there because it is specifically your journey. And if you need help learning to know what that looks like, let me be your mentor, bro. Let me. I love like I said earlier, I love pulling introverts out, getting to know who they are, and show them that they can be their at-home selves, or they're comfortable having fun, doing what they do out in the world, because everybody deserves to live life to the fullest and the most comfortable. And also, social shame isn't real. So let's break that programming too. In any of your pursuits, just know that el.kangrie está aquí. He's here. He's swole. And if anybody gets in your way, tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you to go and believe in yourself. All right? You're him, bro. Make the decision. Pursue your dream job. Pursue the education you want. Pursue the girl. Pursue the physique. Pursue becoming him. Because only you know how to get there, and you will get there.